Welcome back. It's the third episode, I guess, of Doom Eternal, and I am picking up exactly where I left off. And I'm eager to get this show on the road. Oh boy, I must not have finished with much health last time. Whoops. Alright. Getting the hang of it, See, these stages are really meant to be played back to back, so once you've kind of been in a ripping and tearing mood, for the most part, then yeah, it's a lot. It is very much a based on the combat flow, or rather, like, you can tell that that's very much prioritized. So, back-to-back episodes of the same game on an actual schedule. What's happening? It's almost strange. Wouldn't be expected. I wouldn't blame you for being surprised. But yeah, I'm trying my best to keep an actual recording schedule, plan it out. It's all time management.
Is stable now, and his guardian is somewhere in the facility ahead.
Okay. Oh. Sorry, I'm like checking my recording implements, trying to make sure that everything's online. It is. I'm just paranoid because, you know, when you've lost a lot of recordings. I'll get back into it, don't worry. Here we are, the actual beginning of the level. Yeah, I remember this, Pat. I wouldn't necessarily say this is one of my favorite levels, if I remember correctly, but I mean, the Doom Hunter is an interesting enemy. I'm gonna go ahead and try the lock-on burst, because I've heard, I follow the Reddit pretty closely, and I see a lot of people saying that this one's a pretty good mod to have. Musical interlude, find and collect a lot. Okay, so kill 3 demons. That's pretty much the only one that you actually have to try. If you're, like, getting everything else, like if you're just, you know, doing the collectibles stuff. That's what I find a little odd about some of these challenges. Some of the challenges are just like, find the collectible. The collectible already has a reward, but it's just like, I guess they really want you to find that one, so to each their own. And I'm certainly not complaining, because I just absolutely enjoy the degree to which they reward collectibles, and it's like it's a very engaging way. You know, it actually allows you to change your gameplay style, and by the end of it, oh wow, that was a pro move. By the time you really get to the later levels, you have a genuine feeling of like having not only improved, but or rather having not only improved your abilities, but improved your abilities as a gamer, as far as like what, you know, systems it's taught you how to juggle and such. I really want to get that life, but I'm trying to figure out how. Oh, okay. I think I just gotta. Okay. Ah, okay. So it's just from back here. Whew. Great. I didn't do the vertigo flinch, so I'm mildly proud of myself. But God, it is really quite an enjoyable gaming experience, as I die repeatedly on the same platform. But the platforming is actually fun. I'm just bad at it. The one thing that I almost mentioned in the last episode, I realized I never really finished this thought, but you have to since it's first person, you really have to be facing the wall that you're climbing in order to go up or down. I think he is a heavy demon that charges the player with the front armor. Okay. Well, fine. Let's do it. Oh. I should not have fired that so close. All right. I also noticed that I've been making a lot of dumb faces while I try and focus on this game particularly. That may never change. I'm not positive if it's just a byproduct of me focusing on really trying to not die, but it's probably just practice. There we go. See, Blood Punch is a little on the difficult side to actually manage. To manage to pull off, due to the fact that, I don't know, it's just the activation metric for it is like, you've got to be right on the enemy. And like, yeah, if you're a little askance, oh dang it, I keep forgetting to, okay. I also need to be doing the chainsaw more. Man, I tell you what, if you play like any game and then come back to Doom Eternal, you're like, what am I doing again? Who am I? Right, everybody needs to die, but like how? So, the last couple times coming back to this has been like, yeah, right in the eyeball. What's that term? Here's mud in your eye. I've never really understood that one. Probably an analogy made by the workers of the field. I have no idea what's actually, I'll have to look that up after this episode, just to see. Ah, there we go. Oh, I should have used that giant group of enemies to, actually get the 3 demon in 1 achievement. It's not an achievement, it's a challenge. I'm pedantic like that. Eat your vegetables. You gotta eat your vegetables, even if they came out of your chest. You know what? I'm really bad at chainsawing. But I'm pretty sure the rune that I have is giving me faster chainsaw recharge because, you know, obviously using it at all means you've killed a demon, but there we go. I like how he looks at his own arm right before you smash his face in with it. It's just slapstick comedy. I'm pretty sure I actually I didn't actually watch the video, but I did see a thumbnail for some kind of a Doom is perfectly executed slapstick, and I kind of agree with that because it does have a certain sense of I don't know, just ridiculous physical harm, you know, befalling someone. It's just that it's disproportionately, like, it's so violent that it's just, like, comically overdone. Which, I mean, welcome to Doom. But that's, you know, probably one of the things that I love most about this series. Note to self, do not record when in a post-sandwich haze.
It was not easy to find an opponent worthy of the Slayer, but I think you will be impressed.
I like how he pulls his staff away with like, no, it's my staff. Alright. Yes, cool. They show you this dude like 28 times before you actually fight him. So, believe me, there are a few... There's an occasional repetitive what? Did I just completely miss a, I did just completely miss a collectible. But this is a warp thing. It'll take me back, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right, boy. Wow, I missed one right there. This is why I'm constantly checking the map. I try to cut out those sections when they're unnecessarily long, but it is how you avoid the backtracking. Oh, right. So there is a way to get below the floor? I'm pretty sure. 98% sure. Well, cut to me finding it. Aha. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I know it was someplace around there. But, Sentinel batteries are definitely it's always a good idea to pick up more than you need, just simply due to the fact that it takes 2 of them to do pretty much anything. I pretty much completely skipped the weapon mods for in most of the Fortress of Doom, just due to the fact that I'm basically able to pick and choose which mod I like most for that given weapon. And I rarely use like both mods on a weapon. I think the only time I do is like between the BFG and the Unmaker, which I actually really like that they introduced that in this game. But we'll get to that when the time comes. See, I say I enjoy the platforming, but alas, I am still not the best at it. Good. Cool. Here we go.
Yeah, why don't you just suck on that, why don't you?
I really love that they made that effective thing. I abuse it all the time. I don't think I take a Kako Demon on... wait. Crap. So there's no way that I'm going to be able to kill 3 of these guys. I keep forgetting. I'm like, as soon as I see a multitudinous amount of demons... I did the poke into his head, and now he's stumped. So there is a few collectibles in here, but I imagine they are not. Yeah. All the question marks. Has me making sure that I'm doing my due diligence to get this the first time. Okay. Oh yeah, this is another spot where it took me quite a while to see those panels with the climbable surface on them are not always the easiest to spot, but and see, this one doesn't even fall down until you find that one, so I guess they're trying to not make it obvious. You dare. Yes! Okay, cool. So now I don't need to worry about getting that right. Ha! Wait, no. There we go. I'm far better with the remote detonation than I am with the others. There we go. Oh, right. Pouring lava. Only a minor inconvenience, really. Just kind of ruins my hair. Oh, come on. Come on, you. Alright, babe. I apologize if I'm a little drained from this session, or in this session today. Yesterday was quite a day at work. I'm pretty sure I haven't detailed where I work, and I don't think I ever will. But let me just tell you, IT can be a real meat grinder some days. But yeah, there's no real point to that other than to let you know what kind of headspace I'm in. And you know, I enjoy playing the good game, and this is like one of those long plays where it's not really. If you actually want to like experience, you know, kind of the story or the feel of it, yeah, I love the little plastic dudes in this. In 2016, it was just different textures on the same like Doom Guy model, but in this one, it's actually like the real deal. It's like every single enemy. Ooh, right. So this is going to be the last rune I'm going to be unlocking all of them, but this is the last rune slot. So, oh, okay. So I actually hate this rune because it recharges so slowly that it's oftentimes you're just engaging your weapon mod, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, right, slow-mo. I forgot that was a thing, and it always activates at the wrong time. So blood punch. They drop health. I haven't been having too much problems with health, so I'm just gonna perform glory kills faster. That'll take me less time to clear out rooms that way. Hopefully, anyways. I've only been recording for 15 minutes. Wow. Hopefully it's a little less than that by the time I edit it down, so it's a little less dry, so to speak. Yeah, see? This is what I really enjoy about the pathfinding stuff in Doom Eternal. It's like, oh, okay, cool, you found the secret that was on the other side of that door. You're good now. You can just, like, here's the shortcut back to the main room. Oh, I was supposed to stay in that room.
Oops.
Well, that didn't work out either. Oh, come on. Come on, mate. I probably should have gotten the mid-air mobility rune, but I don't know if I would be very good at it because I haven't played with that rune on very much, so I would probably wind up, even though I'm not the best at the platforming right now, it can always be worse. So, okay, so this is the way to go. Well, you could see why I probably wouldn't have assumed this was a friendly avenue. Oh, okay. So I just needed to shoot that thing once, and then it's good forever. I thought most of those shoot panels were temporary, like they only stayed for a certain amount of time. Down the hallway. That is my next objective. Oh boy. Ha! I love getting 3 enemies with 1 sticky bomb. It's literally my favorite. Okay. I love how they always fight each other. I don't think they actually do any damage to each other, though. I'm not positive. There's a Spectre in here, isn't? No. It's this dude. Here we go. I forgot how much you need to actually really actively chainsaw in the early game, because I definitely didn't have nearly as much of a necessity in my later game sections, because you actually have like quite a bit of an ammo cache. All right. Oh yes, I remember this now. And then here, and then here, and then here. As they say. Great. That. Oh, and then. Oh, there we go. And you're not a threat. And now you're not a threat. I actually didn't get onto this platform that way last time. See, they do have some really fun moments. Oh, those things make the Doom level 24. I wonder what that has to do with anything. So that opens the door forward. But I know for a fact there's got to be a... Oh, okay, so it's essentially I go back through that. All right, I think I'm... So, but I do need to go down. And I think I do go down by hitting this button. There's a lot of collectibles, all right? We just got to collect them. That's all I'm trying to do here. Because, I mean, if you don't collect them, why are they even in the game? That's not very much of a demon. That's like less than half. But I admire his guts. That was probably the lowest hanging fruit joke I could think of. Get it? Because his guts were hanging down like that. I'm done. I'm done. I'm just going to abandon that whole discourse. Here we go. And up and over. And off to the side. And there. Oof. Alright. Chunk. Okay, right. So this is how you get onto that. And then this is one of the longer climbing puzzles, if I recall correctly. One shot kill on stagger. Ah, right here. Shit. This is the other side. Oh! I didn't know this would work. So I need to get onto the left one somehow. Aha. There we go. Yeah, where there's a will, there's a way. My name's not William, but... Again. It's work in progress. Okay. Oh god, so very gold in here. Hey, Commander Keen. Always love me some Commander Keen. Here we go. And I don't understand why this gate doesn't open, but maybe that would be a bit too much redundancy. Here we go. Now we can go up and then down the hole to get the other Praetor suit token. Oh, yep. Sorry, brother, I did not mean to punch you. Yes. Here we go. See, they don't say there's any other collectibles in here, but I smell something. I smell something. It's probably bacon, but regardless. Okay. Who doesn't love bacon? That would make an excellent collectible. Oh, boy. Right, so... Oh, I completely forgot that I have an ice bomb.
Yes!
Keep forgetting to kill you guys the right way. Ha! And there's that. And then there's that. And then I pull it out and it's a little plug. And then it's dead. That's how you do it. It's just how you do it. Good lord, man. Such leaping ability. I really do appreciate the aerial mobility. It adds a lot of engagement. I hope the commentary on what kind of game design choices they made is, I hope it's not too terribly, what's the term, pretentious? Because, yeah, I don't work in the game industry, but, I mean, I can appreciate the work of a good professional every now and then. These men are clearly professionals. I mean... Anyways. It's got okay sound design. I think the mixing is a little odd, but maybe I think I just have such an enjoyment of the music in general. Ooh, nice. Red key card. But there's more to have here. There's more to have, more to hold, more to be. And something bold. Hey! Sentinel crystal. Okay. Resource drops get pulled in from much further away. I think yes. I always enjoy a good loot magnet, function. Here we go. Righto. You probably can't see it because my face cam's covering it up, but I have 7 extra lives at the moment, which might be a little bit on the high side, but, as we've previously seen, I do still die on the easiest difficulty, so maybe that's a sign that I should try some of the harder difficulties to actually challenge myself. Maybe that's a sign I'm just not good at first-person shooters with a controller. I'm actually used to mouse and keyboard, but...
The Khan Maker has you to thank for the gift of ardent energy. It is you who are responsible for your people's suffering.
Sure. Right. Whatever you say, dude. He does enjoy himself a good monologue. I don't know why I like the plasma rifle for this guy, but I just do. I imagine that the... Ooh, that was a weird sound. Kind of sounded like it was clipping something. I know it wasn't in my... Maybe that's just what it's supposed to sound like. But I know it definitely wasn't in my system here. Because I've done all my best things to try and equalize that out. I noticed a few little weird audio glitches in the last episode. Let me know if you did, because I basically only have, you know, my own speakers to listen to it on, so I'm not sure if you're watching it on a phone, if it actually... Oh, I hate these guys. Ah, well, at least I didn't have to deal with that one for very long. But yeah, any sort of glitches or technical what on earth is happening here moments that you got, please by all means do not hesitate to let me know, because I enjoy a good challenge, and especially with recording setup, I want to, you know, make sure that my stuff is as future-proof as possible, since I don't plan on deleting it, unlike Unus Annus, Memento Mori. I do enjoy the idea of a throwaway channel, though, just for the purposes of, like, well, you know what? I don't want to permanently harm my own livelihood or anything like that by saying or doing something that winds up being frowned on in a few years or whatever. There you go. I was playing with fire there, waiting to reload. He was getting ready to squish my face. Wow, that guy stayed frozen for a hot second, let me tell you. For a hot second. Right. Ah. They filled his tank with evil juice. I see. There's just something about the evilness of all this juice and all these tubes. It makes me feel like him soaking in evil juice is not in my best interest. That's cute. You think this is gonna stop the Slayer? I'm sure this will unlock later. Okay, alright. And then here, and then... Whoa, whoa, whoa! So there's no other things to grab here, eh? It's behind glass. Okay, yeah, that is a... The path to that one is not through this.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Nice manly panic noises. That's what we like here. That's Stash Master. I was actually thinking about trying to brand under some kind of like Stash Master Productions, but you know, I've certainly never had to file taxes for a business that has made no money. So that's a really cute frozen position they have him in. But is there... Ah, yes, there is. I always had a feeling there would be. Ah, okay. Yeah, don't touch the side of the building. Very difficult. Kind of living on the edge here. I remember for some reason just seeing that effect and being very impressed by it when I was going through here, because I was like, oh wow, the wind's actually going in the same direction and all that good stuff. And I also upgraded my video card before I started, you know, playing this, or actually just after I started playing this game, because I was sick of having a, you know, I was a GTX 970, and it's just been way overdue for an update. Well, I guess you didn't need your left arm, so really there's not that much. There's like a very small amount of demon versus machinery here. You just have robots come at me. Well, that didn't work. Aha! Okay. There we go. Goodness, I knew there was like just a way to have that staircase essentially just flip down, but okay. I guess that wasn't strictly speaking necessary, but when you only see a excuse me, when you only see a question mark, you don't really get an idea of what exactly it is. Oh boy, they're giving me health. Must be boss battle time. Yeah, you get to watch me get my butt handed to me on the platter. You know, actually, I'm gonna move this out a bit further. I just need a bit more space.
I need more space in our relationship.
Hunters from the Telos realm, though long thought to be extinct, created to hunt only the Slayer and his Night Sentinels during the Unholy Crusades. Some improvements on their design have been made. Enjoy what is undoubtedly my finest work.
Oh. He has a HUD. That means he's important. That was an interesting scream. Okay. Kill. Long range target. Okay. Yep. No, I knew about the shield. There we go. And then I have the more ammo. Yeah. Come on. All right. Come on. All right, here we go. There we go. I just wanted some health. And maybe some ammo wouldn't hurt. Come on. Alright, so I don't have much fighting left to do on this guy.
Hagoo!
Wait, where did he...
Where did he go? Are you sneaking away on me?
Useless machine, attack!
Okay. Nope. Not today, mister. Alright, and... now is the super shotgun's time to shine!
Excellent. Smash the heretic.
Nope, no, not today. You don't get to smash the heretic today. Heretic gets to smash you. In Soviet Russia, heretic smashes you. Does that remind you of 2008? A better time with old memes? They might be stale, but they remind us of fun. And a less panicky existence, I would imagine. Hence my affinity for them. Ooh! Nah, it's like me chopping through a cucumber with a dull knife. Just hacking away. Oh, okay. I finished? Yeah, I finished. Did I not? I finished. Oh well, probably not. One more arena.
We are not done yet.
Oh boy, oh boy. I'm like trying to figure out how to do this, Come on. Great. Just unloading rounds on the side of the mountain. That's wonderfully efficient. Thank you. Okay, and now you are you. Instead of being the bigger you were just a second ago. See? I'm always repeating those same little kills over and over again. Come on. You. Just die already, would you? Be much more polite if you did. Okay, come on. Oh my god. Have you heard of Blood Punch? It's great. It gets you the fuck off me. There we go. And you said it. There we go. Come on. I really need to get better at using that flame belch because my armor is like chronically low. Gosh, this takes a lot of concentration. I was hoping to get a different one that time, but oh well. All the demons are gone, and you just
enhanced power, gifts to aid him in his noble conquest, perhaps in return for my
head. Yes, gladly, I will take the head. Less rigor mortis than I was expecting. Maybe it's because he looks mostly dead already, so you just cut off the head and then he's like just fully dead. I would explain why his... I love that little eye twitch. Ooh. Blood Punch Shockwave is now more powerful. Oh yeah, they give you several upgrades to the Blood Punch over the course of the game, but they're story only. So like you just, like once you hit a certain point in the game, you just get that. Let's see. Hold to continue, save and quit. I'm just gonna hold to continue, because... Wait, did I do all 3 challenges? I think so. Oh, I should have gone through the whole list. Oh well. I think I got everything though.
Our system is being corrupted.
This game has gone far enough.
I will have her transmission removed in a moment.
Oh gosh, sorry, my left eye is just watering something crazy. This is why I normally record in glasses.
My people will survive. I will answer the humans' prayers, reward those that believe.
This hub was of Maker design. She knows the systems well.
The final priest will be moved to a more discreet location.
Discreet.
So our work can continue without further disruption.
I like her voice actress. Also, they give...
Priest signal is no longer visible to us. There is a 41.3% increase of demonic activity at the nexus of the initial invasion. That is the largest gore nest on Earth.
I'm glad that they made the
coordinates for the super gore nest now.
I'm glad that they made the main location, or like invasion location, the invasion location. They didn't make it America, which I appreciate, because it's always America. And I'm pretty sure Monsters vs. Aliens even made a reference to that. They've shut down in America, the only country that aliens ever seem to land in. And yeah, it was a very valid judgment of... I hope that hasn't been in my face the whole time. It was a very valid judgment on the industry as a whole, as far as alien movies are concerned. So this ballista is definitely my favored way to get rid of plasma ammo, just in general. So there's several upgrades that I can now get because I have 7 batteries. So there's 3 upgrades that I can get, essentially. Oh wow, yeah, I haven't been upgrading much of any of this. So I'm going to, yeah, so that's, I've already got the mastery on that. So I'm going to do quick recharge and then reload speed. Fire twice before requiring a recharge. That I definitely like the sound of. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do the recharge one. Okay. And then I'm also going to dash requip. Yes. I definitely think mobility is a huge component of the staying alive in combat. And especially once you get used to having really quick, fast recharging dash like now. That little beep beep noise, that's when it's recharged. So it allows you to really get around levels quicker. And yeah, I just appreciate it. I essentially have all of the armors, so I'm not even worried about unlocking those. What I want to do is... Ooh, I should unlock the 2 Sentinel crystals, and then maybe a suit point. And I only have 2 suit points, though, which really isn't enough to spend on an upgrade all on its own, but it'll mean that I'd have to collect less later. He just punches everything he tries to use. It's just an unfortunate side effect of being Doom Guy. There we go. Another reason I like playing with the controller is because I usually shake my knee whenever I'm sitting at a desk. It's just I don't know if it's just a tall dude thing or what, but both me and my dad tend to do it a lot, so I don't know why, but either way, when you're doing that while you have hands on keyboard, and, you know, that keyboard is attached to the same desk that you've got a camera and a monitor on, everything's like shaking and wobbling, so it allows me to more freely, like, just sit like a regular person. Not necessarily like a regular person, just like me, how I normally sit, because I'm a little bit taller than usual, though that doesn't really get across in film. Let's see, Napalm Belch. Drops armor at a faster rate. Alright, so I have all that sorted out. I may, if I start feeling less and less challenged in the later stages, I may switch up to the full experience. I want to go back and check out what those question marks are near the front. I'm pretty sure they're just suit points as well. Whoop. Yep, they are. But I'm going to pick up one of these, because, yeah, I'm just saying. That's how I feel. That's what I'm going to do. Don't at me. I mean, you can at me if you want. I'm on Twitter, _master. I do tweet out when I go live streaming and such, and I try not to keep it too preachy. I feel like a lot of Twitter can get a little preachy. Is this... Right, okay, there is actually a bridge here. Yeah. No, wait, no, that's the elevator going down. I do not want to go down. Haha, see, I caught myself before I made a mistake. Don't expect too much of me, but at least I did it once. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all the upgrade hunting that I need to do on this particular run. Suit. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and save up for more frag grenade stuff, since I'm already pretty well versed in how to... Speaking of frag grenade, I need to go over there and use that. It'd be really nice if they had like the same upgrades for the ice bomb, but I think that might be a little imbalanced if they gave it the same stuff, so at least that's probably what they're... Oh, okay, so there's no new ARC broadcast master levels. Well, thank you so much for watching. It's been about an hour, so I'm going to call it an end to this episode. I'm going to continue recording for another hour, and then I'm going to take about a half-hour break, and then I'm going to start streaming. So it's a little behind-the-scenes action for you there. I know that these hour-long playthroughs are not getting as much edit attention as some of my, you know, shorter 15 to 20 minute, you know, things, but I feel like I tend to be a little bit too frantic in some of those, and I mean, maybe that's the kind of humor that people appreciate. Maybe it's not. It feels like overacting to me. So if it feels unnatural to me, I don't want it to come across as unnatural to other people. So I'm just trying to be a bit more, I guess, genuine, which means I'm not quite as high-strung as some. So if you find it's very low energy, definitely let me know. I can certainly, at the very least, make sure to drink more caffeine before these. But with these long plays, I find that in order for me to get the episode up in the first place, I just have to, be cutting down the sections where I'm, lost and meandering. But other than that, just kind of like leaving in the rest. I'm sure I probably could do more in regards to, zooming in and this and that and all that kind of stuff. But, and doing, jump cut edits. But that's a lot more involved, and it would be a lot more difficult for me to regularly deliver content on any sort of schedule if it is more involved editing like that. So, not to get too terribly, explaining on you, but just wanted to let you know my thought process behind it. That's not to say that the 15 to 20 minute videos are gone forever, but I just have to have a more concise idea for what I want to be making if I'm going to be doing something like that. So, that being said, thank you so much for watching and also listening to me rant for however much extra time that's been. And I will catch you in the next episode.